Hey guys, Marslingan here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so we are back with physical Goten and Trunks and the Gifted Warriors / Kamehameha team, and we are jumping into the GT Legendary Goku event. So I did manage to find a friend that had 2 dupes. They've got a pretty nice crit and additional spread here. And they haven't done much link leveling on them, but I mean, I'll take that. They're pretty stacked, 79%. I made a few changes to the team from the 55% showcase video. I've brought the AGL Goten and the physical Trunks. They are both fully easy aid. I think Goten needs like 1 link to get to level 10, and then Trunks is full level 10. So they do have Shattering the Limit instead of Fierce Battle. But they're going to be our slot 1 tanks, and then we're going to have Goten and Trunks in the middle, and then every unit that can come into the 3rd spot, so Krillin, Super Saiyan 2 Goku, the physical one provides defense to everybody, and then the Int Gotenks, who I rainbowed from this banner and his full level 10 links, they all have Fierce Battle, so whoever comes into the 3rd slot, the Goten and Trunks in the middle are going to have access to Fierce Battle, which is obviously what we want. Unfortunately, no super attack here on the first turn for Gotenks. Pretty unfortunate, because Gotenks is super good defensively in some of these harder events, because every time he super attacks, he raises his defense by 50%. And obviously, once he awakens into Super Saiyan, he has built-in chance to do additionals. 4.1 from the friend here. No support unit on rotation. They like level 1 links mostly. And they get the crit as well. Big damage. Okay. Yeah, this unit is pretty fun. I mean, hopefully at this point, you can see why I wanted to pull these guys so bad. So we'll go ahead and do this, because after supering, the physical Trunks definitely should be the better defensive unit. With the defensive buff from Goku, we're at 71k, so they get 150% on super attack. So that puts them easily up to, what, like 175-ish? Which is pretty good, but Trunks has the actual built-in damage reduction. He also provides support to the rotation when there's a Goten on the team, or on the rotation. Doesn't matter because he's on the rotation, and obviously the same is true of the Goten, but with a Trunks instead. It's one of the best things about this unit, of course. Like all these Goten and Trunkses that have a passive that requires the other one to be on rotation. Obviously, the physical Goten and Trunks activates all of those for either of the characters. So, yeah, we only took 40k from a super attack with no item active. That's pretty good. And then the physical Goku, not only does he provide defense for everybody, but he raises his own defense on super attack, and it can stack a couple of times. So, there, him double supering, his defense would have been very, very good. And now, of course, we get the turn with the Tech Krillin. So, when we're on a rotation with a Goten or a Trunks, he's giving 60% attack and defense and 4 key. So, AGL Goten might actually finish it. We have 5.29. So, hopefully you guys used your Book of War things that they gave out recently to get AGL Goten. Because post-Easy A, he's pretty ridiculous. So, yeah, pretty good turn there. And then Gotenks is going to transform. So, I'll go ahead and put you in slot 1. I want to save the active skills from Goten and Trunks probably for the Ozaru phase, because obviously, you know, that guy and physical units, he don't like physical units, and he has a horrible habit of super attacking them. So obviously a very good strategy for this event with the Goten and Trunks is to save their active skill for him, put them where the majority of the attacks are. Hopefully we can get really lucky with the attack placement and get a golden Ozaru turn where a ton of the attacks are stacked up in one slot. And even if it's the 3rd slot, I think I might take the hit and put them there just to get the get all those dodges off. Because obviously you want to get as many dodges with them as possible so you can build up that passive. And the active skill is pretty much the only way to do it. You saw the friend did give their one level 3 dodge, which I would recommend if you get dupes. Either level 3 dodge with a dupe or with the hidden potential system, or like a skill orb. I often find for some of these units, like these guys, these are a perfect unit I would recommend for giving a level 5 dodge skill orb, because then when you get dupes, all their actual hidden potential nodes, you can just give them like crit and additional. But they're really going to benefit from having that extra dodge chance, because if they can get some dodges early on in the event, then obviously they're going to build up that part of their passive. which at 55% with no dodge skill orb, they're just completely unable to do without using their active skill. But I mean, you can see from these early turns, it's not like they need their active skill. And actually, I did make a mistake earlier, because the physical Super Saiyan 2 Goku doesn't have Fierce Battle. He has Shattering the Limit. So on that one rotation, the Goten and Trunks won't be getting Fierce Battle. But I mean, Krillin looking pretty good. He's got 95k defense. Mine has 1 dupe. This Trunks now at 242k defense, and he has damage reduction. So yeah, he's pretty good too. Right, so we'll do this. I mean, having the Krillin is just such a huge benefit to this team. Like, the support that he gives is just absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, 5.6 for the physical Trunks. Obviously, he is Rainbow full level 10 links. But then these guys, less than 1 million attack stat behind him. And this is my one, right? So they're 55%, and all their links are like level 2. I think they've got like 1 still at 1 and 1 that's at like 3. So considering that, they're less than 1 million attack stat behind the Rainbow Easy A Trunks. That's pretty good. So unfortunately, they did take the super attack, so they took some big damage. I would have obviously much preferred that to have been on the Trunks, but there you go. So we'll do this. I can't get their super attack with them without picking up all of them. Actually, I can just grab those ones. And then we can grab those with Gotenks. Because I don't like to use items before we get to the Golden Ozaru, so I don't really want to heal. But even without support, the Goten putting out almost a 4.5 million attack stat. We get the crit as well, and then the friend 4.1. So very, very solid, considering we've got no support on this rotation as well. Can we get a crit with them? No crit. No additional. The defense is pretty decent. Ideally, he just won't super attack this turn then, because maybe if Gotenks goes off here and gets multiple super attacks, because obviously each super attack he gets, he raises his defense by 50%. He did only super once, but fortunately, Goku took it easy on us with no super attack. Hopefully, he keeps up that trend, because he's alive with the tiniest sliver of health here. So I really don't want to get super attacked in slot 1. I think we probably live if he does, but alright, good. Yeah, we'll take that. So Trunks, sit this man down, and let's move on to the Nightmare stage. Yeah, see, we can get 3 if we put him in slot 1, but we can get a massive Dokkan attack with Goten though. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we will Whis here. And then we'll go for the Dokkan attack. We won't use the active skill here. We should definitely get a better turn present itself than just 3 attacks. Especially because I don't want to get the Dokkan attack with them and them not crit. But him super attacking Goten with a Whis active is perfect. 36 damage. And then yeah, this Goten getting the Dokkan attack with Krillin on rotation. This is going to be crazy damage. So 5.69. So basically 5.7 million attack stat for the Dokkan attack here. Thanks to Krillin. This is going to be pretty ludicrous levels of damage here, I think. Wow. That's pretty nice. We even get a dodge in there as well. Why not? And the friend at 5.5. With the presence of Krillin on the rotation as well. That is... it's pretty spicy. Oh, no crit though. Are you kidding me? Come on. That crit would have been so good. And then 2 million attack stat for Krillin. Pretty decent for the fact that he's a support unit. And then he takes double digits as well. So that's pretty good. And the item is still active. So here we go. So even though we have the Whis active, I think we'll go ahead and do this because we can dodge 4 attacks here. Let's go. Alright. So we're going to get these guaranteed dodges. Let's go. I'm not going to get a super attack with Gotenks apparently, but hopefully we can get some crits and then it's not going to matter. But we're going to get 4 dodges off here, including the super attack. Let's go. So we are all good here. And then next turn we just put Goten in slot 1. So if he lives this turn, Goten finishes him off next turn. This is my one. I think he has a level 4 crit skill orb. So 8% chance to crit. Can we come through? No. And then the Rainbow Trunks. There we go. He gets the crit. Not getting the super attack for Gotenks is unfortunate. But he does have the chance to additional. Yep, from his passive. There we go. And mine is Rainbow. So he does have a pretty decent amount of additional in the hidden potential system. Doesn't get that one though. But there we go. Good stuff. So we still have the active skill to use for the friend Goten and Trunks. Which of course is annoying because they're the more powerful of the two. But we'll find a good opportunity to use it in the next phase or the last phase if necessary. Obviously in the next phase they will be a little bit better off defensively because we do have type advantage, but I'm a little bit worried about Krillin. I don't know how much damage Krillin is going to take from a super attack from Goku on this turn, but I mean, let's see what happens here. Because Krillin, he does have damage reduction. He raises defense on super attack as well. And then, yeah, because we have them on the rotation, he gets damage reduction. Oh, no, he gets damage reduction with the movie boss enemy. If Goku super attacks in slot 3, we just die, which is annoying. But let's go for it here. Hopefully he doesn't super attack in the final slot. Perfect. All right. Because Krillin raises his defense. If he gets a double super, that would be really nice. But, yeah, look at that. 29k. Pff, get out of here. All right. Trunks, 5.3. All right, let's go. The double physical rotation is going to be pretty nice for this particular phase. Not nice when he does that, though. We don't appreciate that. 4.29. Okay. Pretty good. How much damage are we going to do here? Nah, just shy of 2 million. Not bad. Remember, this is my 55% one. Wait, did I give him a crit orb or did I give him a dodge orb? I must have given him a dodge orb because they just dodged. And mine is only 55%. Oh, no, wait. No. I'm stupid. They build up chance to dodge with their passive. So by getting the dodges with the active skill, they've now built up the chance to dodge from their actual passive. So that is obviously very beneficial. Ooh, this is a bad turn. I guess we could use this here because Goku's attacking them, what? 4 times. Yeah, we'll do that because it gives them a ki boost. So I guess Gotenks probably not the best unit to have in slot 3 because they don't really have any ki links, but it's not going to be too bad here. We get the 6 ki from this, and then we can drop this and get the int orbs for Gotenks. And then we'll transform Gotenks into Super Saiyan 3 probably the next time he comes around. Because he only gets the guaranteed additional super and extra ki for a certain number of turns. So we don't want to transform him too early. But Goten definitely looking pretty good here. And 4.1 on the friend's attack stat. Unfortunately, of course, getting off the attacks here before they get to dodge. But now they're going to get all their guaranteed dodges for this turn, including the super attack. Let's go. Both of the Goten and Trunks active skills have been used in front of super attacks, so we couldn't have planned that better if we tried. And look at Gotenks, 3.2. Let's go. That's a very good attack stat for Super Saiyan Gotenks. Only the 1 super though. That's disappointing. But yeah, that was a good turn. And then the all physical turn with the defensive buff from Super Saiyan 2 Goku is going to be very nice as well. You look at this. Yeah, Trunks at 200k defense. Very, very nice. So, grab these, and then we might as well give you the physical orb since you're rainbowed. Get a little bit of extra HP back compared to the Goten and Trunks. And then, yeah, Trunks just going to casually sit here and take double-digit damage from Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then bust out 4 million. Oh, come on! Of course he did. Alright, 2.6. Wow, really? Is that it? I guess their passives didn't go off this turn then. That's a real indicator of... I know they've got no attack support on this rotation as well, only defensive support, but that is quite low, so I'm assuming that means neither of the buffs from their passive went off, which is unfortunate, but even so, their defense was not bad. 2.7, I guess, is still not terrible for a 55% unit, especially because this is the rotation as well, actually, where they don't have Fierce Battle, so that's probably why. Because remember, like, at level 10, well, they're only level 1 anyway, but they're still 10% attack, so that would have made a pretty significant difference. So I guess that's fine. And then, yeah, with Krillin on rotation, Goten has 252k defense, as well as having damage reduction. So we don't have to worry about Krillin in the end here, as long as Goku doesn't just dodge everything. We won't have to worry about him taking any hits. So 5.69, don't dodge. Good. Ooh, nice big crit. Let's go. And then 7.89. Alright. That's pretty good. 2 dupes. Level 1 links. Jeez. I mean, yeah, rainbowed level 10 links on a turn like this with the Krillin in slot 3. These guys can hit over 10 million attack stat, which is a little bit ridiculous. Let's be completely honest. So, alright, well, I guess we're going to transform Gotenks this turn then, since we've had to wait so long. So let's go ahead and do that now. Ta-da! Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. I love this unit. I think now that I rainbowed him off of this banner, I think I will do a proper level 10 linked showcase for him. Show him off on another team, get him linked up with like another Super Saiyan 3 and, you know, some other stuff. Get his actual proper link set active. Because here on this turn, he's only getting Super Saiyan, the Innocence and Fierce Battle. So, obviously, I want to see what he can do in his best setting. Because I am a huge fan of this Gotenks unit. The fact that he's so good in this event definitely pushed him back up in my expectations, because I used him on, I think it was Connected Hopes for the first time, just because I knew he would be good with the defense raise, but he's so impressive once you get to Super Saiyan 3, especially in this final stage where he has type advantage. Like in this final slot, just watch him absolutely massacre Goku. So Trunks takes the super attack. This shouldn't do too much, right? Ooh, 252. I stand corrected. Well, I guess we can use the Princess Snake next turn. That's fine. We do. I guess that's not a bad turn to be using it either, because Goten's going to be in slot 1. And if he takes a super attack, if Trunks is taking that much damage from a super, then ooh, 36k on the Goten and Trunks as well. Okay, so there you go. That is my 55% one. And dodging is disabled, of course. So the dodge that they built up from their passive when they got their active skill is obviously moot in this particular phase. So 55%, kind of unsurprising, I guess. You can't really complain that at 55%, they can't really tank type neutral hits from what is probably the hardest boss in the game at this point. Like, outside of, like, an enemy in Extreme Super Battle Road, like, this Goku is by far the hardest enemy in the game, I would imagine, at this point. So, at 55%, I can't really complain too much at them taking, actually taking some damage. So, we'll go ahead and Princess Snake. So, the Princess Snake plus the damage reduction that we already have is going to mean that Goten should tank perfectly fine. Unfortunately, again, this is the rotation where we don't get Fierce Battle, but the friend unit is pretty good. We've got no attack support either, really, with the... no, still 5.5. That's pretty good. No Fierce Battle, no attack support, 5.5. Very nice. So yeah, you guys have to let me know what you think about the Goten and Trunks. I think they're pretty fantastic. Obviously, I would have liked to have gotten them in fewer stones, but I do think they're very, very good. They're holding their own well in this event. Obviously, 55%, going to be taking a bit more damage, unfortunately. But the 79% friend is definitely looking pretty good here. And wow, we really took that much damage with the crazy amount of defense that Super Saiyan 2 Goku has. And an item active as well. That is actually wild. So, I think... is this turn going to be the last turn? I mean, we're going to make it the last turn, right? Because we're going to do this. We're going to do... let's get the tech wolves to drop down for Krillin. In fact, you know what? We'll go ahead and use this. Because it will still be active next turn as well. Pretty much just gives us a guaranteed win here, because I'm a bit worried that he might throw some dodging shenanigans into here. And I think from that damage we saw on the Super Saiyan 2 Goku on the previous turn, even with a Princess Snake active, I'd be a little bit worried about Krillin, or even my Goten and Trunks, to be honest, taking a super attack. 5.68. 55%. Pretty good. So, fairly reasonable damage. I guess we're not going to be finishing it off this turn, because 2 million attack stat for the one Duke Krillin is pretty good, but it's not going to be enough here, unfortunately. But with him raising defense and the double items active, we're not going to have to worry about getting killed here. And then we get to go into the next turn with the Whis still active. So, would he kill? Actually, you know what? Oh, we can't get a super... I was going to say, we could let Gotenks be the closer here. But I don't really want to put Goten and Trunks in slot 1 because they don't get their defense. But then we are also... We can't super attack with Goten. Oh, this is actually a really unfortunate turn of events for the last turn here. Alright, we'll do this. In fact, if I do this, can we force the Dokkan attack? Because then he can't dodge. There we go. So the friend Goten and Trunks going to finish things off here. Ooh, hopefully we don't get super attacked. Alright, it was a little bit awkward, but the last turn, definitely almost a fumble at the finish line there. But we're going to get the Dokkan attack with the Goten and Trunks. No support on the rotation, so unfortunately they're only at, what, 4.29 million attack stat, but... pretty good. With the bonus damage you get from the Dokkan attack, this should be GG. So, I love this super attack animation as well. It's so good. Their non-unit super attack actually looks really cool as well. Obviously, if you ever get an additional super with them, it will be the non-unit super. And we didn't finish him off. So, just don't super attack Goten. Oh, Goten's going to get an additional. I was going to say, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks would actually get to finish him off after all. But Goten coming through with the additional super attack takes him out. So there you go. That is Goten and Trunks and the Gifted Warriors / Kamehameha team versus the GT Legendary Goku event. A little bit shaky. Maybe the team build could be made a little bit more effective than that. And obviously you kind of start to see the defensive weakness at 55%. But I mean, they're still very good. There's a lot of units in this game that are really good. And then when you throw them in this event, you realize that their defense is not quite as good as you thought. But I still think that's a very solid performance, so let me know what you guys think down below. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.